took those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could ties, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. A couple million now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
We are the apocalypse and a pill that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the night won't scare us falling. So rise up. We're too great to be landed. Rise up. We're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, flying at 'em like choppers. Better took those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. Let's go, one out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could ties, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise.
Okay, everyone. Welcome to Rickzilla's weekend show. I'm your host, Rickzilla, and tonight we're going to be going into more of the insanity. Tonight we're going to be looking at a live stream. Or actually, we'll be sniping a live stream of Revs as I'm making this. And we're going to look at some Shanny, followed by some Lord of Patriarchy. I haven't done him, so this might be interesting. And we'll be taking a look at the Wern and what he's been up to, followed by Kasuba, and I guess we could look at some funny shit together. Anyway, the first video is gonna be Shanny from Shanny's new YouTube channel, Shanny D's Love. I don't understand how or why she's on YouTube. No. I'm not gonna justify it. Let's begin.
So there's rumors around going and saying I've done things. I've never done them in my entire life.
Oh shit. Sorry. Let me get the video for y'all. Oh, I'm betting he has. Alright, let me get the video. Just a few minutes. And we're good. So, let's begin.
So there's rumors around going and saying I've done things. I've never done them in my entire life. They're lying, and they've provided no proof at all. It's all speculation and rumors.
Some of those rumors turn out to be true, Shanny. Well, that was bullshit. Anyway. Let's see what Jason's been up to.
Hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
I can. My speakers were muted. I'm sorry. So what's up? Who are you? If you
I've been a fairly new follower. I've been a fan of Shani's cooking shows. I was just wondering. I came on the chat here to ask if the cooking shows are ever going to come back on.
Well, brother, I'll tell you. Once we're in a stable location, that this harassment and stalking will not affect our lives anymore, then I believe Shani would. You never wanted to stop Shani. I mean, she was forced to stop.
Right.
They kneecap. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah, the reason why she was forced to stop was because, of course, people were calling her out on her bullshit. And the fact is that you two have been scamming people numerous times. And you don't even give two fucks about it.
Right, and I'm just wondering, like, is there? Have you guys had sponsors reached out to you guys?
Also, I had a Baja Blast.
Do you guys get like any? Like, can you guys get like super chats through this? Like, what's the deal here?
Not yet. No, I thank you very much for asking that. If you want to support me or Shani,
Where's your phone?
Again?
if you want to support me or Shani, there's two addresses right below my name, and the PayPal is her PayPal, and the Cash App it's both of our Cash Apps because brother, recently they shut down both of our Cash Apps, so they're attacking us financially. Yeah.
The reason why they shut down your Cash App, Rev, was because you were... because you've been e-bagging and scamming people continuously. There was something wrong with that. And the fact that there are people who don't even know the full story about this shit.
They're attacking us financially.
Wow, I'm terribly sorry about that.
I appreciate you so much. All right, hey Wilson, you want to show your face? I'll let you in, man.
I'm not going in
All
there.
right, what's up? Okay, let's bring you in.
Hey,
Okay,
Rev.
he left. Yo, what's up, Wilson?
How are things?
Oh, shit, it's
Man,
Wilson.
crisis. You know, but look, we
not
got
going
God.
on there.
I'm pretty sure you're atheist or whatever. That's cool. But
Yeah,
we're
very-
trying to survive, and a lot of people are getting our stuff shut down, man. Like financially, you know, and it's been rough, but we're getting by.
That's really unfortunate. I'm getting an echo on your end, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's too loud for... Hang on a second. I'm sorry. I'm going to do this professionally. Let me get my... One second.
It's never
I'm gonna
professional
mute,
for Rev.
and if you want to say something, go ahead.
I'm sniping.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hey,
Can you
Wilson.
hear me, Jason? I could be a real douchebag right now, but I'm not going to.
I know you would.
Nah, I want to talk to Rev.
Okay, you do you, Wilson. You do you. Yes, I drew this. Obviously, I just show that for no reason. I just want to show out my talent. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. No way. They obviously don't know how to work it. They obviously don't know how to work a computer or start a live stream. Good God, look at that gunt. Look at that mass. That's enough to create a civilization. She's muted too. That's not me. That's her. That's them. They don't even know that they're muted. That's funny.
Whatever you said. Man.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I was muted. But I kicked that motherfucker with Wilson. And I'll tell you why.
Why? Because
he said out of his mouth, I could be a real dick right now about this.
Well, I'm trying to set shit up.
While he's trying to set things up and talk to you. You're not going to be welcome here if you're going to give us a snarky attitude and try to play us as people. If you can't respect anyone as a person in this channel, if you can't learn respect at being fucking 30-something-year-old or 40, however the hell old you are, Wilson, you're not welcome here and we're not going to talk to you.
you don't respect anyone either, Shani. I mean, you have alienated, and this is what you do all the time, is that every time someone tries to help you or someone tries to talk to you, you shut them out because you're so fucking paranoid. And honestly, I could give two fucks what you think. Which is why I'm not going to join in this fucking conversation because, again, this is much better. Sniping your ass and laughing at the stupidity that is you and your simp of a husband. Go fuck yourself, you fat, ugly behemoth, you unintelligent sociopath.
So learn fucking respect or you're not going to be welcome here. Mindbender, you're welcome here, because even though I know you're a troll, you're a respectable troll, and I respect that. Thank you very much. I did my job, baby.
Yes.
Yes. Well, that's great.
And there's Shani taking over Rev's stream because, of course, she always wants the attention. She craves the attention. Why else do you think she made another channel? Even that flew under the radar of YouTube.
Be doing this in heaven. Anyway.
In heaven? Do you really think Christ is coming back? When? What date?
I'll take it.
This sounds like a cult. And like I said, I do believe that they're trying to start a cult here. Or they've been trying to start a cult. Again, Shani and Rev, they have no clue how religion works. They have no clue on how their religion, the religion that they pride themselves on, they don't know the first thing about the religion they claim to be part of.
I don't know why I bother.
Why did you bother making this?
Don't lose your faith.
Yeah, don't lose your faith.
Well, now everything is just... Alright, let's see.
Keep going.
I gotta learn how to run this room. Because I know there's porn bombers. And a lot of dog shit. But okay. Hey, Mindbender, I would definitely let you in.
This perpetual daydream of yours is gonna
I'm just really
stop.
afraid of porn bombing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You get...
Like I said, Shani and Rev are mentally unstable hillbillies. And, bro guy, what the fuck?
You gotta show some good faith, like give me a thumbs up or something. Like, if you don't want to show your face, I understand that. You don't have to. I'm only seeing you. Nobody else sees you, man.
Alright,
So,
I'm just gonna...
just for a little bit, all right?
Okay, I know who that is.
I just want you just for a little bit.
I don't.
Do you know who that was? You can't hear it. Well, he's one of our stalkers. See, this is...
Fuck him.
Yeah, this is what we deal with, brother. Yeah, it's really crazy.
Well, I don't like. That's why I'm kind of nervous, because if people see my name, they might do that to me. So I don't want them to do that to me. I just appreciate you doing this, and I think you guys are wonderful. And I
Thank
want
you.
to know when you do this again, if you don't mind if I come up and maybe I'll stay longer.
Yeah, you're always welcome, brother. And my real name's Jason, and it's nice to meet you.
We know your real name is
Thanks,
Jason
Jason.
William Egroff.
Okay,
Take care.
I'll see you later, guys.
All right, Jesus bless you. Now, see, that's a real individual. Athena, you have no devices connected. You're gone. You're gone.
See,
Sorry.
isn't this better?
Yeah.
I get in this place clean.
Oh, Ronan. All right, Ronan, I know you, bro. Can you give me a thumbs up? Just flash your cam quick. Or
I'm only
just
gonna
flash your cam or something.
cover a few
I
of
just
this.
need it's a goodwill gesture to say, hey, I want to talk, and I let you on. Oh, here's Blue. I'm going to let Blue in right away.
Blue,
Yeah.
don't
What's
do
up,
anything
Blue?
you're gonna regret.
I hope that.
Hello, Jason. How are you feeling? Just give me a couple seconds here. I got to fix the mic.
That's fine. You sound great. You sound real good.
I'm not going
my
to
God.
join in that.
I mean, I know Blue ain't Christian. It's fine, I'll put I know Ronan. I'll add Ronan.
I'm just watching
You're on
this.
mic, Ronan.
Hi,
I'm
Jason.
only watching a few minutes of this.
How you feeling, dude?
I'm doing well, thank you. What got
can run
my
a better route
attention
than
was
him.
you said, well, it's like the end times, and I want to know like what has been happening that tells you that.
Okay, that's a great question. If you go to Matthew 24, the Lord gives you the signs, and I know. Okay, there's always earthquakes, and there's always been earthquakes, and there always will be earthquakes. Like, what's the big deal? It's the level of how many there are, and the magnitudes are going up and up and up, and it's like almost common to have a 7.5 shaker now. It's like it, and that is one of the signs the Lord gave for birth pangs of the end. Because I'm like a red letter Christian almost, Ronan. Like if Christ said it, then I'm on
Hence the name Revelation News.
board, and I believe it, and other stuff. Who knows? Okay, so go ahead.
Well,
That's one thing.
Well, the point is, you might have heard about the Haiti earthquake a day or so ago.
Yes.
But the point is that you can find it online, and there's an actual earthquake report that's ongoing 24/7, and they're happening every day all over the world. In different magnitudes. Obviously, some places are very isolated, like in Australia or out in the Pacific Ocean. They're always happening. That's part of geological happening
Sure.
in the world. But
You can't explain
like I
science.
said, like I said,
Ronan, don't explain science to Rev. He knows nothing about how science works. And yes, he knows nothing about religion. He knows nothing about the Bible. Rev is a fucking idiot.
well, that doesn't add up to me because, like I said, you can find that geological graph, right, where it shows earthquakes
Yes,
happening
Justice
all the
Barb.
time. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
like-
true.
And
it's
the
not-
dimensional
yeah,
merge
it's
is
like
happening.
nothing new. And like I said, that may be one thing that tells you something, but I
Yeah.
want to know if there are other things
Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
storms,
Like what, please?
the hurricanes.
Okay, well,
Let me guess. The hurricane that's been going on, Hurricane Fred.
how have you been surviving, let's say, the C word? How have you been surviving the weird, crazy times that we're living in with the virus? How have you been dealing with it?
Well,
Oh, so now you're saying that the virus is a sign of the end times?
obviously, I've been vaccinated. Well, before the vaccination became available, widely available, two of my family members, my sister-in-law and one of my brothers, they contracted it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
sorry.
they got over it and got vaccinated, and we move on. But it's in nature. I mean, like the common flu, it's going to be here forever. But like we had, it was 100 years ago, I believe. We had a big old flu pandemic, and it killed a lot more people. It was around 50 million. than have died over COVID.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
obviously, science has caught up, and we know the patterns, and they can develop a vaccine more quickly now.
Yeah, but the problem is that people read into this bullshit. They read into the signs because they're afraid. And the media, especially the far right conservative media, they use like this fear-mongering tactics to get people to abide by this
nowadays. And now they're adjusting to the Delta variant. So it's one of those things that if you all work together on it and get vaccinated, well, we can reduce the likelihood of it obviously mutating and spreading further still.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this, Ronan. How do you feel about Bill Gates owning the patent to this, and the patent is 060606? How do you feel about that?
It's a number. It's cool.
Again, it's all bullshit. Bullshit that he... You know that Rev always keeps listening into those conservative radio bullshit like Alex Jones or fucking Kent Hovind. And most of those guys are bigger, and even Pastor Greg Locke. And those guys are bigger liars than Shanny and Rev. They're even bigger liars than G-Man. You know how Rev likes to read it on conspiracy theories? Because he is a conspiracy theorist. He modeled himself after Alex Jones, and he still does it.
Coincidental. I mean, someone else could have gotten it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things. I guess it goes down, the list. You know what I mean? Number by number. I don't know. I don't know how the patent office works, but I figure the numbers go consecutive. 1 to a trillion, whatever it gets to. I don't know.
All right, that's fair enough answer, Ronan. You just think it's coincidental. Fine. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna try and bring Mindbender in here, because he's cool. Let's
hey
see.
there,
Hey,
bud. Hey there, pal. This is a snark-free zone, bud. No snarking around.
Sup, Mindbender?
It sounds great to me, man. And we're gonna rock with it and see how this goes. And how have you been, man? What's up? How you been?
Hey there, bud. Doing good, pal. How are you and Shanny doing there, bud?
We're living on a prayer. Hi.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing they like to do. That's the thing they like to do, Kimmy, is that, again, the only people that Shanny and Rev are willing to talk to are those who facilitate this. Do I have to repeat myself again? I think I do. I think I need to repeat myself. Because, again, this is a thing, this is a pattern with these two. They're trying to purposely facilitating this perpetual daydream of theirs. And the only thing, oh shit, Jules is in there?
It's David Anthony, and there's no reason that somebody...
welcome. Jovi, bud.
Yeah, and of course Jules and Dragnot get blocked because I'm surprised I'm not blocked on there.
That's right, living on a prayer. We're trying, man. What's up, David?
Hey, man.
What's up?
Well, lots of drama going on, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when isn't there, David? There's always something. So how are you feeling? Where do you think we are? Are we at the end close, or where do you think we're at?
Oh, okay, that's what this is about. You're talking about
the end times.
Sure, it's a Christian it's a Christian support group, David, and all Christians are welcome, and otherwise, really, it's a support
No
group.
man knows the day or the hour, only the Father. That's it, pal. That's it, bud.
Exactly. I agree with Mindbender. No man will know the day or the time of the apocalypse. And yet these idiots think it's happening right now. Like I said, it's like the dimensional merge.
That's exactly from the scripture. So, David, how do you feel about this?
And maybe you should read up on that instead of preaching it out. It's like I said, it's like they're starting a cult. This Christian support group, again, it's almost similar to that of people trying to start a cult. And yes, Shanny and Rev, they have been trying to start a cult as of recently. For money. This whole end times thing, they're going to move past this. And they're going to move on to something else. This is the prophet's phase. This is the prophet cycle.
The crazy times. How do you feel?
I think we're on the last part of it, or like just when I think that there might not be any more time, it just stretches out more for some reason.
That's true. Yeah, you're right about that.
So
okay. All right, so you're saying the Lord is very graceful, and he's given more time to the wicked to come to him. You think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, okay. Well, there is a scripture where it says pretty much that the Lord is long.
Okay.
It is an apocalyptic cult.
Thank you. You're in the room. Welcome, Journey 165J. Welcome.
Hi. How are you?
Not doing bad.
Do you know it? Did he show himself?
Yeah, they're on cam. They're just showing the ceiling. So introduce ourselves. How are you Christian? What's up?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Cool. All right.
Of course, like I said, and this is the thing I see with Shanny and Rev is that the only people Shanny and Rev are willing to talk to are those who facilitate their perpetual daydream. If you're not willing to play along with them, then they'll talk shit about you. Yes.
What's going on today, Miss Journey? Why do you need support?
Hypocritical.
I just want to point out my timeline. The Earl of Sandwich was a Philistine.
Holy shit. Okay, so
I'm from the Armor Sagittarius, though.
All right, that's great, bro. Okay, what is there a point to this? Is there something you want to talk out that there's a reason you're bringing this up?
Me?
Yeah.
I just want to talk about how we should respect women for being submissive to their husbands and respecting their husbands and respecting the men around them, and that men are the hierarchy of our society.
Okay. If that's what you want to go by, fine. But if you don't want to go by it, fine.
That's fine.
It's just like the same rule that applies to observing holy days and stuff. The Apostle Paul said that if you want to do it, fine. If you don't want to do it, fine. As long as you're doing it or not doing it for God's glory. If you're going to esteem every day the same, then that's for God's glory. If you're
like
going
I
to esteem
said,
one day
I have
above
a
another,
feeling
then
that
that's for God's glory. If you're going to go by and if you feel comfortable submitting yourself to your husband, you're doing it for God's glory. If you feel acceptable looking at all men and all women and all races equally, you're doing it for God's glory. It's whatever you decide to do it for God's glory.
Amen.
Amen. That's a great answer.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay, we have a new person in the room, Athena. If you hey, what's up? You came up, so introduce yourself. How you doing? What's up?
Good, I'm Athena. I like to hula hoop with a spinal cord injury because of God. I love him.
Okay, well, I know a lot of people feel that way about the concept of God. David, it's your show, bro. So take it.
What? I don't know. What are we talking about again?
Okay, repeat what. Go ahead. Go ahead, Athena.
Oh, I was just excited to talk about the end because we can definitely tell there's a collapse in our society, but there's definitely going to be like a phoenix moment for humanity.
A collapse?
And we're going to rise and be stronger and better than ever after this because everybody's waking up. I love watching YouTube and reading the comments on the mainstream media and watching
is this person trolling?
all of us waking up.
Or is this person trolling? Or is she just trying to fuck with? Or is she this crazy? Sorry. Again.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I
don't think it's going to be quite what people expect.
I know.
Because just like and you think, like, you read the scriptures, you study other, prophecy experts and whatever your own personal revelation might be, and your own spiritual walk with God, and then you go and you look at life and you live your life, and then you see things happening that just was completely unexpected. It's going into different things that you didn't expect. It's not going to be like this, like you're reading a storybook, and then you think you know how things are going to be. We've romanticized the Bible stories and Bible prophecy, and we think it's going to be this nice cookie cutter kind of thing, and it's not. It's going to be complicated. It's going to be messy. Some of it's going to be glorious. Some of it's going to be horrifying. We just won't know until we go through.
I know,
it.
Blue.
Right. But we should just stay strong and keep that faith alive, I think.
Right.
No.
I have a question.
No. That's all. You're good. You don't have to do anything.
Hello?
Blue.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know that in the King James Version of the Bible, unicorns are referenced 9 different times. And I know that that's kind of controversial, but if an individual doesn't believe in the unicorns in the Bible, do you think that they're less close to God than somebody who does believe in the unicorns in the Bible?
That's a good question. I mean, unicorns and giant dinosaurs, unicorns and dragons have been referenced in the Bible, as well as mermaids. So, again, you might need to take a look at how this shit goes about. I mean, how many times have we heard evangelic Christians preach the end times? How many times have I heard this before? So many. And again, I still have this belief that Shani and Rev are trying to start a doomsday cult. Because they literally think that they are fucking archangels. They actually believe that shit. I mean, no real Christian would ever claim to be an archangel. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm in the Bible. Yes, spiritual God, warrior for training, I'm in the Bible. And, yeah, that's probably going to be what they're going to do.
I don't know what you mean by unicorn.
They reference unicorns in the Bible 9 times in the King James.
There's no way to know what animal they're talking about.
But I think it's pretty clear because they say unicorn. You know
well,
what I mean?
When we talk about unicorns in our society and our language, our modern way of looking at things, we're talking about, the mythological creature.
Well,
that may or may not be what they're talking about.
Well, in Psalms 92:10, they talk about the horn of the unicorn, like the actual horn.
Like what I just said, it's like the concept of the unicorn that we have today is only like a few hundred years. It's only like maybe less than 500 or 600 years old. You're talking about a scripture that's thousands of years old.
Okay.
Does that mean that other scripture is not accurate?
No, don't.
It depends on the context you're applying it in.
Yeah, I have something to add because Shani just said this, that rhinoceroses were actually unicorns in the Bible.
That makes sense.
Well, some people, I've heard that, but I don't know if I agree with that completely. But like I said, we don't know. We don't know. There could have been another creature that went extinct. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we have a new person in the room. Shadow in the closet. What's up?
I want to read from Revelations.
Yeah, do it.
It says, outside are the dogs, those who practice magic arts, the sexually immoral, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves them practices falsehoods. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to give you this testimony for the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright morning star. So
this is from, I think this was from The Omen, but I'm gonna say this. When the Jews return to Zion and a comet fills the sky, the Holy Roman Empire rises, and you and I must die.
That's all I got to say about that.
It's like the situation with my brother. There's a lot of stuff between us, but we're going to like put that aside. At least for the sake, if you're running a live stream here where you're trying to promote Christian values and things like
I
that.
am.
Then, okay. For the sake of this live stream, I'll put that stuff aside.
Okay, well that's fine, but I'll just say for the record in front of everybody that every single allegation you could imagine is false. It just is. So I mean, whatever. I'm gonna kick that from the. All right, all right. You got a baby in there. So okay, do you have something you want to say, Athena? I'm talking to you. Can you hear me, Athena?
From the eternal sea he rises.
All right, bye.
I'd like to get back to your
all right, that's enough.
Time conversation.
Yeah, go ahead, Ronan.
Yeah, there was a gentleman by the name of Harold Camping.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He
him.
was a Christian broadcaster, and he predicted the end. I believe it was September 1994. And then he updated it when it didn't happen, and then 2011, I think. But the point that I'm trying to make is his followers, and he had millions of them. I think he still does. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know.
Harold Camping is dead, by the way. No. Ronan, Harold Camping is dead. He died in 2013 after having another stroke. And had 1 million followers. He had 1 million followers. I mean, after his second predictions were proven false, Family Radio, they decided to distance themselves from Camping's baggage. Because, again, they saw he was basically a false prophet. And I see the same thing with Rev and Shani. They're false prophets.
But the point is that a lot of those people sold everything they had, right? And the day didn't happen.
Exactly.
And like this man is like devout Christian broadcaster, has been on for decades, as I recall. I'm not looking at the information, but from memory, like I do remember that incident where a lot of people just gave everything away.
True,
and
that did happen, yeah.
Yeah, and the day didn't happen. So like he was predicting the same thing along the lines of what you're predicting, except with modern characteristics, COVID, earthquakes. But that's the thing, and someone, I forget who it was, my apologies, said from the Bible that no one knows the day and time or something along those lines. And well, that's true. I believe. I'm not a Christian. I'm atheist. But
possibly.
The point being, from that documentation from the Bible that says no one knows the day and time, I disagreed with Mr. Camping when he said it, and now you're saying it, and I'm saying, well, that's kind of sketchy because the Bible says no one knows.
Okay, there's different positions of conversation about that. Like there's different ways you can take that. For one, when Jesus made that statement, he hadn't ascended yet, but when he was raised up, when he died and was raised up, Peter told him, "You know all things." So that would be one of the things that Jesus would know after. We're talking about after his resurrection. So
okay, right. As I understand it, you're right. Yeah. But again,
what date?
No one knows that day and time.
Exactly. No mortal man knows the day and time of the apocalypse. No mortal man knows. Kind of like no mortal man knows when the dimensional merge is going to happen.
I don't know the exact quote. My apologies, but I do understand it. And like I'm saying, a lot of these people bring these things up and cause devastation to others because they believe this person. Well, Mr. Camping at the time, and it's like that's hard to take, really.
Well, they made a real serious error in doing so, and I have in the past made similar error. But the thing is that have you ever heard of a prophecy teacher called Hal Lindsey?
No.
Hal Lindsey wrote The Late Great Planet Earth and several other books.
Yes, he was convinced that the world would end in 1988.
He thought that was a
wrong.
possible time, but no, that's not all he said about it. What he said was, his statement was that you should live your life as if you're going to be raptured today, but go ahead and live your life as if you're going to be here 1,000 years.
Point of moderation, David. Point of moderation. We have a new individual in the room. Edith, you're going to want to mute your stream. Okay. Good deal.
Thank you.
Okay, Edith, welcome. Tell us about yourself. First chance. Second chance. Edith, tell us about yourself.
As a boy.
Hello.
There you go.
Is that
Go ahead.
Jules?
Do you got anything to say?
I'm just on here.
Okay. Okay. You can add to the discussion. Go ahead, David. Sorry. Pick it up.
Well, what Hal Lindsey was saying was that, yes, he believed, at least at the time he wrote that book, he believed that 1984 would be a probable date because he added 40 years to the prophecy of Israel becoming a nation.
That's probably what that is.
Therefore, he come up with the date 1980.
Yeah, that probably could be it. That probably could be it. Spiritual God Warrior 420. I mean, maybe that's what he was preaching. Like I said, what Shannon and Rev are preaching right now about the end times, saying that it's going to happen and you got to believe that it's going to happen, saying it's happening, it's happening. I've seen this play out so many times, so many fucking times, from evangelic Christians who keep saying the same shit over and over again. They look at real world events like what's going on with the planet, global warming, natural disasters, pandemics, anything. They go and say that, oh my God, it's the sign of the end times. You guys need to get with God and start believing. Yeah, and there are people who are stupid enough to actually believe that shit. And that's what Shanny and Rev are preying on.
As a possible time. And he said that he agreed, nobody really knows. So what he said was, we believers should live our lives as if we're going to be raptured at any moment. But go ahead and plan our lives as if we'll be here for 1,000 years. That way we don't get caught up in something like camping or dates or whatever. You know, we could
or
speculate.
Applewhite.
But
don't forget
anyone
Applewhite.
that says that they know for certain.
Don't forget Jim Jones.
No, they don't.
That's enough of that. I've had enough of Rev's crazy shit. And honestly, I don't give two flying fucks about what he's saying. I mean, oh my God. Like I said, Rev has no idea how the world works. He has no idea how the Bible works. Like I said, again, what the guys, what Ronan and Dave were saying in that is no man can actually predict the end of the world. No man can predict it. And here's Shanny and Rev, well, mostly Rev, preaching about that the end times are happening right now. And let's not forget the fact that predicting the end of the world might be what I would consider a cardinal sin. And this Christian support group that Shanny and Rev are putting together, it's a cult. Or they're trying to start a cult. They got people dumb enough to believe this shit. So again, it's a cult. Anyway, let's move on from dumbass Rev to another idiot that needs my attention. Here's Lord of Patriarchy.
All right, because of you.
Yeah. This is the guy that... Yeah, and Shani's a goddess from an alternate dimension. And she can merge dimensions. Oh, hey, Grampy. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Also set in motion. So, moving on from one idiot to another, here's Lord of Patriarchy.
All right, because of YouTube's ever-changing algorithms, I'm constantly, and the age of the video commenter may be coming to an end, I'm trying some new types of content out. I don't know if this will eventually morph into its own show, or if I'll just keep it here on Lord of Patriarch and do it whenever the hell I feel like it. But I'm going to review some chips. These are the 3 new...
Where were you? Dude, Dave. Where the fuck were you during the one chip challenge? I mean... Oh my god. If you had tried that shit, your ass would be on blast. Literally. I mean... I saw Rev do the one chip challenge, and oh my god. He was acting like a baby. But then again, he drank bong water.
Let's move out.
Dirty bong water.
3 new Doritos. You got Tangy Ranch here, you got Ultimate Cheddar here, and Tangy Pickle. So, I don't know, because I'm wearing a Rick and Morty shirt, I guess I'll start with Tangy Pickle in honor of Pickle Rick.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. What do you mean it's not funny? Yeah. Yeah, eat that chip, Dave. Eat it. Eat it, motherfucker. Eat it. I need to get new... I need to get a new light for this shit.
It tastes like dill pickle potato chips. It tastes exactly like that.
Oh, shit.
So...
Hey, Corgi.
Might be good to have a couple. But I can see getting real sick of that real quick, so...
Did you wake up?
For that one,
Oh, hey, Corgi. You're back from the Dimensional Merge. Did you wake up as your OC? Your original character? Because that's how the Dimensional Merge, it's supposed to result in you becoming your OC. If that's the case, then I'm the king of the fucking monsters. Even though I didn't create Godzilla, I created Rickzilla. Well, actually, Rickzilla is basically a facsimile like Godzilla.
Haven't even come up with a grading system yet, but for that one, C. It's not terrible, it's not horrible. Next up is the Ultimate Cheddar one. Wash my mouth out a little bit here.
I'm just enjoying this. I had to move away from the idiot named Rev, because he's a fucking idiot. And then we're going to look at some good-ass Wern. Oh,
hate to
thank
be the
God.
bearer of bad news on this.
Oh, thank God.
This tastes exactly like regular standard nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh, good. Good, Corgi.
I don't know how they call this a different flavor. This literally tastes exactly like the standard red Dorito bag. The standard nacho cheese that you can buy anywhere.
Are you going to find an
in the
excuse
world
to be angry, Dave?
All right. Let's hope this last one is not a disappointment.
Poor Dave. Oh, I heard. I'm gonna take a look at that shit. Yeah, wash it down with some beer.
The Doritos grade is a D.
Yes, wash it down with some beer.
Sorry, it's nacho cheese Doritos. There's nothing special about it.
Wash it down with some beer. Because that's what you're good at. Gaming and beer.
These are fucking gross.
Of course. Okay, why do I sound like this?
There's like nothing when you first bite into it. It's like a plain tortilla chip. Then on the back end, you get those disgusting ranch like flavor wave. It's
that's his O face. Let me play that shit back again.
Wave. It's
that's his O face right there. Oh. No, that's his orgasm face. I had to.
Yeah, it just tastes bizarre.
I wonder why.
This is a total F. So, damn, honestly, the best of the three, Pickle.
Pickle Rick. Funniest shit I've ever seen. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. What do you mean it wasn't funny? I don't know. No one can stand this guy, Blue. He's a piece of shit. He just tries to find an excuse to get angry. Kind of like I did. But I stopped. And then I just observe. No, I just observe. The thing is, I can't get angry. I just have to observe and gawk and laugh, even though that's more immature than what these guys are doing. I smell something.
I would not want to sit down and eat many of these.
I see he still has his clocks on the wall.
You know what, actually? I'm going with this. I'm changing my vote.
His voice is obnoxious.
It's nacho cheese Doritos. The old standby. This is the worst one. All right, that wraps this up.
Oh, thank God. All right. Anyway. We're going to be taking a look at some crazy shit from our boy, the Wern. First, let's take a look at the insanity. That is Gasuba. Or actually, the prodigal son. Let's take a look at some fucking weird-ass tragic shit.
Hey, Shan.
Yes, this is tragic. He's a piece of shit. I can't stand him. I can't stand his music sucks. You do not want to mess with the F people. I am the F people. I am a member of the F people.
Chantel, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, Foodie Beauty. This person, French Fry Girl, and the Girl Gang, these people are stalkers and they're obsessed with you. Everything that I've been seeing online is really creepy and weird. And French Fry Girl takes footage of places where you go
he is
and
a creep.
Talks about how she knows where your neighborhood is and puts you on Google Maps.
Yeah, Tragic is a creep. He definitely is a fucking creep. Honestly, I don't have any sympathy for this asshole. I mean, he tried to frame Missy Ann for murder. A murder of a child. That shit don't fly. And he tried to dox Draven and Renee. He's a major butthurt. And sorry, that's my Discord. I got a lot of good... Yes, I gotta find... No, I'm not looking at Ashley Hatcher. But what I am looking at is this.
He tries to talk about the trap house that you go to and stuff. You really need to file a restraining order. I think the time is now. She's whacked out of her mind.
They want to give him
his... She's bonkers. She's cuckoo. But anyway,
yeah,
my name is Tragic.
Yes. You know that Tragic is just trying to force people to pay attention to him, right? You know the point of all this. He's a sad, lonely man. That's all I can say. He is sad and lonely, and he wants someone to look at him. How pathetic do you have to be to want attention?
Tragic, I'm Big Traz. Nice to meet you. Probably don't know me, but anyway.
Oh, thank God.
You should really do that.
Good.
I
don't need to subject my audience, my TGR friends,
let's get it.
To Ashley Hatcher.
Next time you're on stream, say yeah.
Cha. But I can subjugate the F people to Tragic.
Big trash. And guess.
All this is just some. This is just some deep fake shit. He sucks. Yeah, Tragic is a piece of shit. Okay, that was just disgusting. Yeah, me too. Oh, this is about how, yes, Tragic keeps calling Frank, aka Crude AF, Fwanky. He's such a fucking idiot. He's trying to start shit with, Frank, because Negs... Damn it, Mother J. No.
Oh, Fwanky.
Oh, God. This is what I was looking for.
Me. You gonna put him on panel again, just like when he docks me, you put him on panel? You bitch-ass coward.
That... No. Just no. Anyway, here's more of Shanny.
I honestly think people on YouTube need to wisen up.
For what?
When someone goes to you and their purpose is to get you to hate on others, why are you believing them and going their way?
There's a reason for why. There's a reason why people hate you. You're dishonest. You're selfish. You use other people for your own personal gain, and you take advantage of the weak mind, of the weak. There are many more reasons why no one should like you. Unfortunately, I can name only two. I can name the ones that I see before me.
Didn't you learn at a young age is those are the people you avoid? Because if they're talking shit about others, they're going to talk shit about you. And I don't know why you would put yourself in such a dangerous position. You know, I've heard what these people do to you. They intimidate you. They yell at you. They tell you you're a horrible person. They even stalk you.
It's not stalking if you put it out there. It's not stalking if you put it out there for everyone else to see, you idiot. Your life is public. You put your life out there for the whole world to see, for the internet to see. And you're crying about how people are harassing you, stalking you, cyberbullying you. When you are the one doing the same thing, you are cyberbullying people, you are stalking people, you are harassing people.
So I don't know why you continue to support them if they treat you like that. And I'll just be honest. If you really, why are you enabling people to hate on others? Why are you enabling people to tear another person down?
Kimmy, I said this in a previous stream. You are an example of a good Christian, right, Kimmy? I mean, you're giving, you're generous, you're compassionate, and you're a decent person. And that is basically what makes a good Christian a Christian. Shani and Rev, on the other hand, they are the opposite of you. They're rude, disgusting, dishonest, and yes, and like you said, they are blasphemous. Calling themselves archangels, calling themselves prophets, calling themselves God's anointed. Shani and Rev are the outliers of Christianity. So is G-Man.
Really in society need to become smarter and not treat people like they are disposable. We are human beings. We have feelings. And I just don't understand why you would follow after someone who's actively trying to get you to hate others. You would think to yourself, wait, if they're trying to get me to hate on someone that I don't even know, then they're the ones with the problem, not the person.
From what I've seen, when I first heard about you, you are basically a crazy, mentally unhinged person. I just needed to find people who would validate that point. And to be honest, they are right. Most of them are right. And most of them do see you as mentally unstable.
Because if you look at it, I don't really go after anyone.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Don't follow people who actively hate on others. Yeah, you do go after people. You went after Drag when you falsely accused him of sexual harassment. All because he shared your OnlyFans to his brothers. You try to go after Missy Ann for not humoring or validating your advances, your sexual advances. You went after the Geek Room because you thought that one of their friends who passed away talked shit about you.
I don't need to go after anyone. You know why? I don't want anyone to hate anyone. I want everyone to get better. I want everyone to do good for other people. You know? I want people to edify each other and build them up, not tear them down. Especially...
Then, yeah, saying that you're living the lap of luxury while drinking a can of Dr. Pepper while people have to drink, while the peasants have to drink tap water, yeah, that's uplifting people.
Like, in my instance, I'm being torn down and I'm literally homeless. I have no food in my house.
You deserve to be homeless. I can't say... You and Rev are the ones that deserve to be homeless. Those kids deserve better. But what's worse is that you're dragging your own kids into this. You're dragging your own kid. You're bringing your own kids down with you, as well as the pets. And that is the shittiest thing anyone would do. Especially if you're a mother. A mother is supposed to take care of her kids. Give them a roof over their head. Put clothes on their backs. You do none of those things. Those kids deserve better than you. And I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. They deserve a better home life than what you provide for them. Because you don't provide anything to those boys. You're more focused on your ego than you are on your family.
Other than bread and butter, and that's almost gone. My benefits haven't kicked in yet. We have no jobs. We're having a hard time even finding jobs. And
exactly.
We need medications too, but we can't get those because we can't afford them. And I'd rather have food before medication. But that's who they're picking on. Someone who has borderline personality disorder.
Really? You and Adrassi would have gotten along just fine. I mean, you two always like to argue and cry about how you guys have borderline personality disorder and how nobody loves you when there's a trove of people simping for you.
Someone who should be protected and be a protected class. I've had people false flag everything down on me. I've had people call me all scammers, liar, and I'm not any of that stuff. Drug addict, I'm not any of that.
Bullshit! You're lying right now! Bitch, you're lying just right now! And you are a fucking drug addict. We've seen the Stoner Shanty videos. We've seen those Stoner Shanty videos, and you're taking a hit off that fucking bong.
But these people get away with it because you enable them by liking their stuff, by watching their stuff, by talking to them, by congratulating them, by joking with them. You enable hate. So you can say, I'm an awful human being.
You are.
All you want. But if I was a drug addict, that would be a health problem.
Yeah. I see that. I mean, how many times have you said that your heart hurts? How many times have you kept trying to stop it to take a breather? How many times have I seen you stop in mid-sentence just to take a breather? And how many times have I heard you say, my heart is hurting. My creakle heart is hurting. I'm sorry I'm sounding a bit loud, but...
That would be a disease.
Well, it is.
So...
Obesity
why
is a
would
disease.
you hate on someone who has a disease? Right?
Obesity
but
is
I'm not
a
a drug addict. I'm just saying, but...
Bitch, we've seen you smoke weed on camera. Maybe weed might not be a drug. To some people it is. The way you're using weed is basically a drug. I don't have problems with people smoking weed on camera. I mean, I've known a lot of good people who do that. But you do that all the time, and you're not even good at it. We've seen you take, like, Kratom. We've seen you... No, dude, Rev, I mean, look at the guy. I know he's tweaking. I know for a fact that Rev is tweaking. I know. I can see the fucking needle marks on him. I can see that he is doped up on meth.
You're hating on someone for no reason other than you're being told to hate them. See, these people purposely rile up your feelings to emotionally manipulate you to get you to hate someone.
Exactly.
You really need to start realizing that kindness and goodness.
And you know what, Shani? There's a saying in the Bible that says, God helps those who help themselves. And apparently you're not helping yourself out of this mess. So, again, you're a lost cause.
Is a lot better than accusation and assertions of things that you can't even prove are true. I'm nothing what these people say I am.
Bullshit.
And I never have been.
Yes, you have been.
And I want to stick up for me.
We've seen the videos, Shani. We've seen... There are archived channels that document your disgusting, shitty behavior. I mean, this is the thing I see with Shani, is that, again, she's creating this false reality where she thinks that she is the victim and that she's done nothing wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, Ron.
Myself, because no one else will stick up for me. There's not one person other than you, other than G-Man. G-Man sticks up for me.
Of course he would.
But there's not one person that's strong enough to stick up for me. That would actually stand.
What about your husband? I mean, you heard him earlier. You've heard Rev earlier.
Stand up and say, stop it. I mean, seriously, with all the hatred and slandering and lying you do about me, what is your goal? What is your means? What is your purpose? Why are you doing this? Like, I don't attack you guys. I'm putting out a white flag. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm not saying names or anything.
You have attacked...
Why?
You have attacked people in the past. I mean, what about the time you went on Jules' channel and you tried to bring your son on and they told you not to do that? You used your son as a way to you used your boys to attack people, to slander them, to lie for you.
Are you attacking me? What did I do to you? How did I personally hurt you? If I did personally hurt you, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. My intention is always to protect myself and my being.
Let me hear that again.
Is to protect myself and my being. My intention is always to protect myself and my being.
My intention is to My intention is to protect myself and my being. Myself and protect myself and my being. So basically, Shani's intentions are to protect herself and her ego. Her being, aka her ego. Her ego is more important to her than her family. Like I said so many times, Shani values her ego more than she values her kids.
If I said anything harshly to you, it's probably because you came to me and said something incredibly rude to me. Because that's the only reason why I would say something harsh to anyone, is if they were rude. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to learn not to be like that, but at the same time, a human being has their limits. So if you're supporting people who are actively trying to get you to hate other people, you have the problem, not me.
There are reasons why people hate you, Shani. And there's more of this coming up.
All right. What's up?
And this is only the first
What's
half.
up? Shani here. Shani for Christ here. Hey, baby. You're a good boy. You're a pretty boys. You're so pretty boys. I love you. I love you. Do you love the peppers? Do you love the peppers we got you? Oh, you jumping for joy. Oh, you jumping for joy. Oh, you jumping for joy. You love the peppers we got you. Thank you, donators, for the peppers. That's from Cheech. So I just want to tell people, I'm honest. I'm honest. I don't defraud people. I don't lie to people. Why do you think I tell you everything? Because I'm not a liar. And why does it matter?
You are a liar, Shani. You're lying right now.
If I was lying.
Because you do it all the time.
I mean, you guys do nothing but lie about me. So why do you care if someone else lies? Why don't you just buzz off?
Because you lie all the time. You said you weren't going to come back to YouTube, and yet you have a new YouTube channel. Even though you're supposed to be banned from YouTube.
Or maybe you should learn to just be honest. I don't know. But it's obvious you really, really want my attention now. But I have something to tell you. And I know it's...
I think she's doing it just to agitate people. Forgetting to pronounce her G's. I think that's basically her... I think that's her way to agitate people, to trigger them. Because everybody keeps making fun of the fact that she doesn't pronounce her G's. She's doing it on purpose, you know.
It's going to be so sad for you, but, you know, I don't have the money for it. So...
Exactly. I know, she's recovering from... She has recovered from mourning her father. I mean... What happened, Shani? Yesterday you were crying about how your father... Sorry, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, you were crying almost 2 days ago, not long ago. On Thursday, you were crying about your dad passing away, and then you're saying that you're going to be reunited with him momentarily because you still believe the end is coming. And, it makes me think, yeah, you don't care about your dad.
I'm just gonna let it go because I think food was more important.
But, let me show you.
It is scary.
I'm showing you right now my internet service. And I want you to know I'm totally broke, so...
I agree with Kimmy. This is... I mean, yeah, there are people who mourn in their own way, but this... It's as if she didn't even... She just used her father's death as a way to garner sympathy. It's almost the same with her son when he was admitted, when they took him to like a crisis center to get evaluated after he had suicidal ideations. It goes to show that, yeah, she's incapable of showing any actual emotions. She's incapable of showing empathy.
There's a problem here. You see that? Prepaid service has expired.
Get a fucking job, Shani.
So...
Whoop whoop! That's the sound of the police!
So, I guess that means that I'm gonna be taking a huge hiatus off the internet because I don't have internet service because I can't pay for it, and food and my family are more.
Yeah, and you're mooching off of the service of the house that your uncle. Yet you can't have internet service, and yet you're doing a live stream.
More important right now, so because we're surviving, so I'm not going to have internet service. So you're just going to have to wait.
Yes,
whenever
Kimmy,
you need
William.
to see me.
Yes, Kimmy, that's William. He's okay right now.
So
and this was last year.
Here's the thing. I don't mind being honest.
Yes, that was last year, Kimmy, and it was William.
Honest and open about who I am because pretty much you guys have.
And she made a big spectacle. She made a big spectacle about it, begging Dragnot and his people to stop making videos on her for her son's safety. And she said, and when she said she didn't want her son didn't want to be on camera, and yet she put the camera on her fucking son when he said he didn't want to be on camera. Disrespecting her own son's wishes just to fucking garner sympathy.
Exposed every single thing you could about me. And then when you couldn't expose anything about me, you started making shit up.
I agree, Kimmy. Almost sounds like, I don't know, a Drazdia, right? Kimmy. That sounds like a Drazdia, don't you think? Oh shit, I nearly forgot to send a link to the suggestion box. Me too. But you know what, Kimmy? Once you've spent a year watching Shani content, you start to develop some form of immunity to it. So again, this whole apocalypse, false prophet bullshit, this is nothing new. They've been preaching this shit for almost a year. Well, Rev has been preaching this shit since 2012.
And you started doing illegal things because you liked the money. I get it. I get it. Money is good, but at the expense of your soul,
Dude. How many times have I had people donated to me every time I did a video on Adrastia? Just asking. I mean, I've had people donate to me just for covering Mary's bullshit. And, I feel good about it. Why? Because I'm providing a service. And it pisses Mary off because when Mary said that people are making money off of her. I mean, it's the same thing with you, Shani. It's because you're deplorable. You're dishonest. You're deceptive. And you're unapologetic about it. You are incapable of showing any sort of remorse for your actions. And you lack empathy. Because, again, your ego is more important to you than your life, your family, your well-being.
I mean, what's the whole world compared to your soul? I don't know. I'd rather keep my soul. I'll let my riches be in heaven. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, you're gonna get that heavenly body.
I'm gonna be...
Yeah. And this is another thing, Kimmy. Every time Shani keeps preaching about how Jesus Christ is coming back, the only reason for that shit is because she wants a heavenly body. She wants to shed this mortal form of hers to take her true form as the Archangel Sandalphon, or Sandalphon, or whatever the fuck she wants to call herself. She actually believes that she will be reincarnated as an archangel.
No way. Because I have to. I have no choice. So yeah, I'm just gonna go as long as I fucking can.
By the way, Corgi, did you see the videos where she was talking shit about tequila?
I'm not a meth head, and I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just a mom, and I'm sick.
We're not saying you're the meth head. We're saying Rev is the meth head. And he is an alcoholic. And Rev is the alcoholic. Rev is the meth head. I mean, how else do you explain why he's preaching this whole, oh, Jesus Christ is coming back bullshit? How else would you explain the live stream he did earlier, the Christian support group, the end is nigh bullshit? He's obviously on some drug. He's going through some form of psychosis as we speak. There's something not right with that guy. And you and Shani here, you, Shani, are the reason behind it. I mean, you forced him to quit drinking to the point where he developed wet brain, and you took advantage of him. Physically, emotionally, and psychologically.
And I want to get better, but at this point, I don't know if I'm going to get better. I probably won't be getting better. I'm probably going to get worse from here. So yeah, there's that.
Exactly. No lolscowl is honest, Blue.
Ken Jones agreed to dance with me, so I'm happy. I'm thrilled. So I'm going to be seeing Ken Jones in a couple weeks.
Ken Jones? Yeah. I even got hate mail from a Yeah, that's the thing. This whole second coming of Christ bullshit, this is not new, Kimmy. This is nothing new. She's been doing this since last year, since the start of COVID, since the start of the pandemic. Shani believed that COVID-19, the pandemic, is a sign that Jesus Christ is coming back, a sign of the end times. Oh, that was an old video they did back then.
And dancing with him, because that will be an honor. I love that man so much. So much I love that man. So, there's that.
Ken Jones. Kenny Jones?
I don't understand why you guys act the way you do. And how you like, seriously, in all honesty, I don't know how you guys sleep at night and you can really look yourselves in the mirror and really stand yourself, knowing that you virtually destroyed a family. That's very Hitlerian of you. It's very Stalin of you. Very
Stalin of us. Hey, Adonis Hitler! I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. I don't care if the Nazis hate me, Adonis Hitler. I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. That's very Hitler of you. Oh my god, you're using the same shit that G-Man says.
very Mao. Very Genghis Khan, very, very satanic, Luciferian type bullshit. But let me tell you something. And
this whole thing is just a no you argument. It's one big no you argument, and that's the thing that Shani likes to do. That's her only means of defense, is the whole no you argument.
WO. I'm with Jesus.
I'm with Godzilla.
I'm always going to be Jesus. I know I'm at my bitter end right now. I know what is about to happen.
I know you're at your bitter end. I mean, your physical and mental health is declining at a fast pace. A lot of people are speculating as of when you're due. A lot of people are there have been people that claim that you're going to kill over by the end of the year, or you're going to do yourself in.
To me, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It's so worth it to sacrifice myself
so that you can get
for him above.
Really, bitch?
So much more worth it. I'm gonna be honest. You know.
So you're willing to die? That's the hill you want to die on, then
like,
so be it.
I don't know where I'm going from here.
The Kiwi Farm thread?
It's going to be a journey. You know? It's going to be a journey. And I guess since I don't have any internet anymore, you guys are going to have absolutely no content. So I guess you're going to have to find another victim.
We just did. Lucas Werner made a comeback. And we're just so happy. Yes. Yes. Yes, Draven, we will do a show after I get off.
You know, the only problem with you guys...
Again, contrary to popular belief, Shani, you're not the center of my universe. I have other locales to look at. Hell, I've been covering Adrastia ever since you, I've been covering Adrastia since you had your multiple channels terminated from YouTube. Same thing with Rev. I at some point decided to move away from your bullshit because, again, you're not the center of the universe. And I went on to cover Adrazia when she continued making videos. Lord knows when she's going to start that again. Possibly never. But, again, when one lolcow is taken down, another one will take its place. Lolcows are like hydras, are like hydra heads. Cut one head off, two more will take its place. Kiwi Farms has been... Kiwi Farms. And now I do got Jade. I do got Jade Info Piece the second. I do got Info Piece. That's my personal lolcow. Rev's a fucking idiot, Blue. That's all I can say. He's an idiot. He knows nothing about the gospel he preaches. Yeah, Chris Chan is the leader of the... Actually, no, Chris Chan was the pioneer of lolcows. Even around Von Helton's time. Because no one knew who Von Helton was until... Well, actually, no. He was around the same time as Chris Chan. Von Helton. Except Chris Chan was more documented than Von Helton was at the time. Only a few people knew who he was. Okay, you do you, Kimmy. I'm still gonna be here for at least another 30 minutes.
You're so stupid because you don't only attack me, you attack my viewers, you attack my supporters.
Oh, Vaughn is the
and
worst.
My supporters now are getting to the point because every person has
Lenny.
their limit.
Von Helton is the worst example of a lolcow. He basically transcends from being a lolcow to being a horror cow. Right now, I would consider him a potential horror cow, given the fact that he has talked about wanting to kill people for Donald Trump. And he has admitted that if he had killed Kenny KPZ, he wouldn't be living the way he's living right now. He wouldn't be living in squalor, even though he would be living in a prison cell for the rest of his life, which probably won't last long in prison. But Von Helton made it obvious that serving a life sentence without parole is a better life for him than living in a trailer behind his mother's property. Von Helton, and if you've seen Von Helton's eyes, you've seen the look in Von Helton's eyes. You see that he has no emotion in his eyes. Nothing in there. Just dead, lifeless shark eyes. Those are the eyes of a psychopath, of a sociopath.
Supporters now are getting to the point where they're ready to expose you guys. I mean, I don't know.
I would consider
was it really a good thing to...
The pity cow I would see is, of course, Adrazia. Actually, no, Gasuba. Actually, yeah. I don't know. A mix of two. They're both, because Adrazia's more like an energy. These people, these lolcows, they're what I would refer to as energy vampires. They suck the life out of all the good.
To take hundreds of people and exploit them for views and money. Because There's a a class law. Oh my god, I can't say it. A class
act lawsuit against these people. Are you still saying that you're going to sue Google? Why don't you... No, I'm not going to give you the idea. I'm not going to humor that shit.
I can't say it. My god, you know what I'm talking about.
A class act lawsuit. It's not that fucking hard.
That's coming.
No, it's not.
That's coming because you hurt too many people.
Yeah.
You're so fucking dumb.
You're the one who's fucking dumb. You don't have... Because you don't have the money to sue people. You don't have the fucking money to sue an entire corporation. What are the charges on? Cyberbullying? All because they point out all the bullshit that... On what charges? For not validating your victimhood? Perceived victimhood?
Like, you were just so thrilled and just taking people down like a fucking sociopath that you didn't realize that you made way too many witnesses victims. Actual victims. Because you do things that we don't do. See, we're better than you guys. We're better than you guys. We don't talk shit about others.
No, yeah. Another lie. You think you're better than us because you think you're archangels. You care about nobody but yourself and you demand people to follow your orders.
We leave people alone. We do our own thing. We laugh, we cry, we bitch, we rant. We're just our fucking selves. See, my father died, and he gave me roses. And there is God there. There is heaven. There is another side to life.
Our Foley Corky says, in other words, they are broke. The word bullying came from the playground method. Shani is the definition of a woman child. You know, someone coined this term. The term I would refer to, someone did coin this term, and I think it's perma-children. They're permanently in a childlike state. They're in a permanent childlike mentality. It's good to know you're still good, Blue.
And my dad let me know. He let me know, no. You know what I mean? So what do I have to be fucking afraid of? What do I have to be afraid of? I'm not afraid of you fucking punks. You're just gonna keep sending CPS over there being like, oh no, the world, I'm so Life goes on, babies. That's one thing you little fucking youngins haven't fucking learned. Is life goes on. No matter how you want to look at it, life goes on. And you could go and peg me as a child abuser. It didn't work. It didn't work, and you knew that the case was closed. So you started talking about this meth stuff over and over, repeating it over and over again until some fucking dumb idiots believed you and decided to call CPS in concern of my children. I understand why you would be concerned about my children with those allegations. I get that. But if I'm innocent... I mean, these guys have been calling CPS on me for 10 fucking years, and I keep proving them wrong that I'm not abusive over and over again. Because it's very easy to open up your door, let CPS in, let them see how your house looks, let you see how your children sleep, let them talk to your children, and then they realize that you're full of shit. It's so easy to prove myself now.
Yes, we've seen the videos. And you know what? You lied about that shit. You lied and said that Drag and his shit ninjas trashed that apartment. You cannot, for the life of you, take any responsibility for anyone except yourself.
You guys are dumb. Dumb as fucking rocks. Because you can't take me down, no matter how hard you try. You could try to cancel me. You could try to get my channels taken down. I'm fucking determined. I'm not gonna go down without a fucking fight, motherfuckers. And that's what my dad gave me. He gave me his not giving a fucking shit attitude.
I know. Mongoloids.
My dad gave me his spirit, man. My dad gave me that freaking...
Next you're gonna say you're gonna be possessed. Next you're gonna say that your dad is possessing you.
He gave me that. And you dummies. You dummies.
Exactly. She didn't let CPS in. They ran away from CPS. They had to run away from CPS. Because, of course, Shani knew that once the CPS took a look inside that house, it's obvious. Shani doesn't know how the world works. She has no knowledge on life. And expects everybody to
You think people are just gonna look at bad teeth and just automatically assume meth when they see someone who's answering questions reasonably without their eyes glassy or red or whatever the fuck meth heads look like? You think they're gonna look at me with a perfect ass fucking complexion and think I'm a meth head?
Yes. Yes, we do. Complexion. Don't you mean the caked on makeup that makes you look like a fucking clown? No, we're looking at Rev, because Rev looks more like a meth head than you do. He acts like a meth head. He even talks like a meth head. I believe something tells me that Rev is hearing voices again.
I don't fucking think so. My skin is perfect. How am I methy? Because of my breast cancer? Because of my breast cancer? You think they're gonna believe?
What?
That I have meth because of marks on my breast because of breast cancer?
Your teeth are rotting. You have boils on your skin. Skin tags up the wazoo.
Really? Really? You stupid motherfuckers. You know, I'm at the point where I'm probably not going to be living much soon. I probably am. I'm just letting you know. Probably not going to survive this.
We know. Your physical and mental health is declining so rapidly. And you know whose fault is that? Yours. Yours, Shani. Because you refuse to take care of yourself.
But I don't fucking care anymore. I got nothing to lose.
Yes, she did.
I got nothing to lose.
You have your kids. You have Rev. Don't come on here and say you have nothing to lose when you got your fucking kids and they're seeing this shit. You have everything to lose.
I'm gonna be myself. Fuck you guys.
What about your kids?
I'm gonna be myself, because I know I am far more talented than all of you asshats, and there are at least 10 people in your audience right now that is like, yeah, I've been watching them for Shani.
Nope. I have more talent than you. Look at this. That's talent. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at it. This is talent. This is fucking talent right here, folks. That's talent. This is fucking talent. It might not look much to you, but this is fucking talent. I drew that myself. I drew this. I drew this by myself. So, Shani, don't come on here and say you're talented. Exactly. Exactly, Kimmy. Shani's ego is her... I know. It is talent. I like to pride myself on it. I pride myself on that shit. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Shani's ego is much larger than her girth. Really? That's gotta be cool. Oh. Name the time and place. Name where I can send it. That way I can... Like I said, I'm willing to do commissions, Blue. I like to do commissions. Yeah, it's kind of like what I want to do with my talent is to... Because when I was... a decade ago, for a brief time, I used to get paid just to draw people's stuff.
I haven't been watching them for them. And I say, drop their fucking abusive asses, because I know what they do to you. I know they threaten you. I know they bully you. I know they go around and tell people they're going to dock drop you, and you get a bunch of people hating on you. I know that's going to happen to you. But you know what? Fuck them. Why do you want to keep abusive ass people in your life? You could be with me.
I'd ask the same thing about Rev. I've asked the same thing to Rev. Why is he keeping an abusive person in his life? And by abusive, I mean you, Rev. I mean you, Shani. I like to draw. Yes, I can try doing portraits. It's all about proportion. It's all about measurements. It takes a while. It takes a lot of time and patience to get a proper piece. And it takes a lot of time and patience and a lot of effort and a lot of concentration to finish an entire piece.
And we could be awesome fucking friends. We could be chill fucking dudes. We could be having a lot of fucking fun, talking about a lot of fucking exciting things. You don't have to be fucking bored anymore, because their videos, when they're all by themselves, are fucking boring. Just fucking admit it. You fucking know. And all of them are fucking phonies. They're all phonies. And they don't care about you. They just want this.
Yeah, you're right. I would rather room with 4chan and Kiwi Farms than to associate with you, Shani. I would rather spend my time watching Adrazia punch herself in the face over and over again than watch your content or hang out with you. I would rather watch the Chris Chan tapes of him admitting to having sex with his mother than watch your disgusting shit. There is nothing more deplorable than you. I would rather be roommates with the likes of 4chan and Kiwi Farms than associate with you.
You just want this. Why do you think I still have supporters? Because they know me. And they know I appreciate and love them and care for them. Because you know why?
You're projecting, Shani. You always like to project and blame everyone and everything for your fucked up life. Because you refuse to accept full responsibility for your actions.
Whenever they come to me to talk to me in a respectful, loving manner, I talk to them. I engage my audience. But you don't see it because it's behind the stage. And I suggest my silent supporters to not be silent anymore and not be afraid of these asshats and not be afraid of CPS, because there's nothing to be afraid of CPS because they're just a color of law agency. Basically, they ask you to do things and you have the...
Tell that to Von Helton. He's had his kids removed 13 times. 13 times he's had his kids removed. "13 times. And yes, I would love to do commissions on art. I mean, like I said, hit me up on Discord, or like I said, why do you think I put my email in the chat? Why do you think I put my email in that chat? Because I want to hear from you guys on what you want me to draw. And I'll do it. For the right price. That is. But, anyway. I could do commissions and but, regardless. I would like to do requests. I would favor requests over commissions any day. I mean, money is not a big issue to me. Money is not an issue for me. I mean, but friendship is more important than money.
Right to consent or not consent. Unless you are court-ordered. And they're not going to go and court-order me for something that you can't prove. You will never...
I know, Kimmy. I saw the videos I saw the videos you recorded. The ones about the light, that little ball, those little motion balls. I mean... I've seen...
Never see me smoke meth. You will never see me act like a meth head. You will never see my face broken out like a fucking meth head.
Bitch, have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? You look like you're methed out of your mind. How else do you explain all the shit that you keep saying?
Every once in a while, during my period, which is coming, which is probably why I'm so fucking antsy, and my dad just died, so I'm a little fucked up in the head.
You were fucked up in the head long before your dad passed away. Hell, even Joe and Betty have confirmed that you've always been like this since you were 16 years old. Like I said, I believe at some point in your life you fell into what happens to be a deep psychosis, which caused you to flip the switch and become this thing that I see before me.
I might get a few pimples. That's all you're gonna see, but you're not gonna see all these, like, pock marks like a fucking meth head.
I thought those were marks from God. Now you're calling them pimples? Wow. Wow. Way to demean yourself, Shani. Way to demean yourself.
Like, you can go and try to convince idiots that I'm this way all you fucking want, all you can. But how many times are you going to be told not to trust? I mean, let's just be honest, people. Don't you find it kind of weird that these people are saying, don't trust her, don't trust her? Why?
Because you're dishonest.
Why?
You're a liar.
Why?
Because you stab people in the back. You talk shit about them. You throw people under the bus to save your own ass. You use people. You use your own kids for clout, for attention, for sympathy. You take advantage of people in a weak state of mind. And you're an abusive, narcissistic sociopath. That's why. Do I need to come up with more reasons why no one should trust you?
Because I'm an unproven child abuser? Because I'm an unproven drug addict? All these things are unproven. And all of these things could easily be proven false. And
we've seen it. You try to hide it on camera, but we've seen it. We've seen how you let Rev talk shit about Zachary. You let Rev threaten Zachary's life. You just sat there as Rev was scolding Zachary for not holding fucking Gavin Kit Kats properly in his lap. And you only concerned yourself with your audience, with the viewership, with the chat. Like I said, you have an ego that's the size of the cosmos. I keep saying this, your ego is as big as the planet ego. Your ego, Shani, is as big as Ego the Living Planet.
Have been over and over again. I've taken so many piss tests for CPS, and guess what? You don't find anything. You know why? I'm not an addict. And if they tell me to stop using said products, I stop using them. And then
yes, Rev was talking shit. Yes, and let's not forget the fact that Rev threatened to murder Shani's boys on fucking camera. While she was having her meltdown, Rev was going crazy saying that he needs to go to the hospital, otherwise he's going to go postal.
And they go for a 2 to 3 month pissing contest thing. And I take the pissing contest, and they realize that the numbers are dropping, and they realize, oh wow, she's not an addict. She just likes using
I know
said
I just
THC.
got out of Kalispell
Yes,
Stables.
I do.
So many tests. Oh, good one. Spirit spiritual god warrior. she's the whole house. No, spiritual god warrior. She's the whole house. She's not an attic. No, she's the whole house.
But am I going to break the law just because I like using? No. I'm on my way to getting my medical marijuana card. I'm not afraid at all. And during that time,
marijuana?
I'm not smoking marijuana. I could have Delta 8. I could have
Delta 8? Yeah, because you can't get marijuana in Pennsylvania. Why are you more concerned about smoking weed? That's basically where all the donation money has been going to, is you using it to smoke weed. Kind of like Adrastia.
CBD. I could have all these legal substances that help me just like THC does. I love cannabis, but I'm not going to break the law.
But you want to.
Just to use cannabis.
If you're more concerned about wanting to get your marijuana card, why don't you just... No, I'm not going to suggest that. I don't need another crazy person in Los Angeles. It's bad enough it has Adrastia in it.
I'm going to follow the law because I'm a law-abiding citizen.
No, you're not.
And just because there's an open CPS case doesn't mean I'm guilty of anything. It just means you guys keep calling and putting false concerns over these CPS. But the problem is with you stupid assholes is you're running out of excuses now. And they're eventually not even going to listen to your fucking calls because they realize who you fucking are and they know that you're fucking liars.
Projection.
It's that easy.
Projection. This is all projection. Oh God, no. No, I'm not going to look at Shani again. You're right, Kimmy. There are parallels between her and Mary. The only difference is, Kimmy, is that Shani never helped bury a body. Shani never helped bury a body. To murder. Shani was never an accomplice to murder. She attempted to murder her ex-husband, Chris, when she was chasing him with an axe. But she never did murder anybody. Yet. That we know of. I see what you did there. Anyway. I'm done listening to this behemoth lie. I'm going to move on to Gasuba because, again...
We still don't have a place to stay tonight. I talked with Nanny the day before yesterday.
Yes, I'm going back to Gasuba. I'm done with Shani for right now. So I'm gonna, I know, they are entitled narcissists. And no, don't call the authorities. No. Just let things happen. Ew! Go girl! Oh. Kimmy! No! Good. So I'm moving on from Shani, and then I'm going to look at Gasuba. Again, because like I said, Shani's not the center of my universe. Neither is Adrastia. Nor Gasuba. They're all entitled pieces of shit.
We still don't have a place to stay tonight. I talked with Nanny the day before yesterday, and she said I gave her a lot to think about, but I guess that was a lie, because she has not texted me back since.
And I don't think your nanny is going to text you back ever, Gasuba. I mean, I was in Virgie's stream last night. I heard the conversation that you had with your father. And frankly, as much as I don't like the guy for being a pansy-ass bitch maid, being a pansy-ass bitch maid, he has every right not to let you crash at Nana's place, at Mima's place. Because, again, you're a leech. You sponge off people. You leech off people.
And Larry has just told me how I failed completely because...
Corgi. You know about Gasuba, right? I mean, you've been following me.
Because I didn't talk to Nanny on the terms that he wanted to set for us. The terms that he does not even understand or know how to articulate. I, of course, have recordings of both of those things, but I'm not going to be uploading.
You know what's more disgusting is seeing Gasuba's ass shot as a thumbnail for Virgie's stream. Or seeing Gasuba's ass shot on my computer screen. Me averting my eyes from the ass shot. I mean, god damn it, Gasuba. What the fuck are you trying to prove? You're not that attractive. You are pond scum. You are literally pond scum. You're a degenerate, repugnant, vile.
Putting them even to Patreon because I can't set up my Patreon to charge up front. And
okay,
someone
fire awake, Kimmy.
Bought the $5 entry and then deleted their pledge. So they ruined the fun for everybody until I could figure out how to get the dang charge up front feature put in. And
I know.
I don't know. It's raining. Yay. I guess I always link to all of our fun supports in the descriptions on all of these videos. My Twitter has a few extra links on it, and I have a pinned master post. And please,
I still want to know the entire conversation between Gasuba and her dad.
Just any shares.
But that's basically on Virgie's channel.
Are appreciated. Thank you guys so much.
So Gasuba is still homeless. Now let's take a look at the Wern. Saved my life from suicide. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Now moving on from what... I am so sorry you had to see that, Kimmy. I am so glad I didn't pay to see that shit. Otherwise, I would have been in your position too, Kimmy. I give you a virtual hug, Kimmy. Now, moving on from one pathetic homeless person to another. Here's Lucas Werner.
I know I just got out of Kalispell stabilization. I was there for 2 weeks, and I was at Foothill for 2 weeks. But they fucked up. They said I would have a place to live at the Oxford House, and I had to do an interview. I've been sleeping on the street. I'm seeing all the sluttiness around the Ryler, and it's all over Friday and Saturday nights in Spokane. But they don't want to save my life. They don't want to, like, sleep with me. They're age gapping with all these millennial dudes, these Zoomer chicks. They're age gapping with the baby boomers. They're age gapping with Generation X. But they don't want to save my life from suicide. I don't understand. They're usually so nice and generous and cool and kind. But these hot women don't want to save my fucking life after I preached age gap love for 5 years between Generation X and Generation Z. And now it's mainstream on Post Street and all over this town.
Lucas Werner, there's a reason why no one wants to sleep with you. No woman, young or old, in their right or wrong mind would ever have sex with you. There is a reason for that. You're a misogynistic, racist, narcissistic, disgusting human being. You view women as objects. The only reason why you view women as objects to have sex with. Not to mention, you're ugly as sin. You're living on the streets. You're homeless. You have no job. You have no prospects. You have nothing to offer.
You guys just leave me stranded here like a dumb motherfucker thinking you don't have any fucking love. The problem is you.
Good.
The problem is you. I love you, but I hate you because you're beautiful and you're attractive with those nice fucking thick thighs, that intelligence, that beauty, that charm, that wit, that candor. But you women don't give a fuck about me.
I know.
You're just a bunch of bougie assholes.
I know, Blue. I know. I know, Blue. I saw it. I covered it, Blue. And I am sorry you had to see that. I am so sorry you had to see Shanny's fat garbage bag tits. I'm deeply sorry you had to see that shit.
Go with the guys with the car and the money and the credit cards. We're talking about how you're socialist or communist or anarchist. Bullshit. Save my life from suicide because I have to go to stabilization tonight because I've been sitting here crying as none of these women have given a damn about me in Spokane. You make me wish I was dead.
God damn, Lucas.
Save my life from suicide.
God damn, Lucas. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at the one where he's saying, I hate. Oh, is this one? Oh, is this the one? Sorry. Oh, this one. Oh my God. Wow. Just wow. I never thought, I mean, if anyone needs the police called, it's Lucas Werner. If you need to call the police on someone, call the police on Lucas Werner because this guy looks like he's a danger to everyone, even himself. I mean, Jesus Christ. I got it. I got it. I just found it. But thank you anyways. Thank you anyways. I'm on his channel, by the way.
Why can't I convince you of anything, Jesse? Why? I'm an age gapper. Are you just a bunch of Republican atheists? It doesn't make any fucking sense. You go with the greedy guys multiples at a time. You go with every other dude but me. You go with the Gen X.
Hey, Adonis Paul. I know you're not watching this, but if you are, Here's another reason to hate the homeless. This guy. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Lucas Werner before, AP, but I've been trying to suggest you look at Lucas Werner, but it is what it is.
Students on Post Street in this tango, and I've been preaching age gap love in this pattern for 5 years.
I'm pretty sure AP knows about Lucas Werner.
What are you? What are you? Just
I mean, Daywave Radio. I'm sure Daywave Radio covered Lucas. I'm sure Rotzi covered Lucas. I'm sure Mersh looked at Lucas Werner. I mean, dude, the guy's a creep. And he's preying on underage Gen Z girls. But still, he's preying on 18-year-old college girls. Co-eds.
Of atheists. I am Gen X. I don't know what to do. I don't have the money to know what to do. What would Bernie do? What would AOC do? How do we solve this soulless world? What is the matter with
What the fuck are you talking about, Lucas? Are you so upset that you can't get laid? That you're willing to off yourself because you can't get laid? This is some Elliot Rodger level shit going on here. Like I said, I am afraid that this guy's going to do something dramatic. I mean, you probably don't know who Scott Bierley is, but he's kind of like Lucas. He was kind of like Lucas Werner when, but he took things a little too far when he decided to take out his frustrations on women who won't have sex with him by shooting up a yoga studio, killing only 2 people before killing himself. And that's why I'm more concerned, is that Lucas might end up doing something really dramatic. That's why I'm not making fun of it, saying that he's going to do it. I'm saying that it's a possibility he might do it. And I won't be laughing anymore.
This country. How do we change this? You just seem like fascist meets atheism because there's no way I can convince you. I'm in such trouble. Trying and trying.
What would Bernie Sanders do?
Fucking noise and your hypocrisy.
What would Bernie Sanders do? I'm not into the whole socialist movement. Hell, I'm not even into based or woke culture. I'm not red pill or blue pill. I'm not all about that life. I mean, I like to make fun of it, but I would make fun of it from time to time. But again, I'm not into that kind of shit because politics don't matter to me. I just want to live my life. I just want to do what I gotta do. And not worry about what other people think. And sometimes that does get hard because there are people who want me to feel bad about myself. And honestly, that's what I try to... If they have a problem with that, then that's on them. What I don't do on the internet is cry about why no one loves me. Or at least... And actually... Or at least I don't make a video crying about how nobody loves me. I'm not all about that shit. I'm better than that. Anyway, let's...
I've seen your greed and your money and your love of power. But so are you, and you're giving multiples and multiples. 7 girlfriends a week.
The only reason why Lucas Werner got into the whole Marxist ideology was to impress college girls, college-age girls, like girls under 18, because he thought that it would be a way for him to pick up chicks. That's the reason why he's always talking about this whole Marxist bullshit, was so that he can get laid. He doesn't really believe in all these ideologies. Yeah, nothing is for free.
I can't check it with your Christianity. I can't check it with your socialism, communism, or anarchism. You just keep going down this.
Yes, and you should be afraid if he ever saw AOC in person. I mean, oh my god, dude, you don't have to worry. I'm pretty sure AOC will have security with her. I mean, people in a government, in a position of power, people in, like, who works for the government, they are going to have, like, protection. You know what I mean? So, they'll probably shoot him on sight if it comes to that, if the situation calls for it.
This hypocritical road. Why? What do we do to reach your soul and your heart and your mind? What do we do? Why do
He's not gonna do jack shit.
Love with you? Why can't I just let this go?
He's not into a. He's
like
not into
fascist atheist. It doesn't make any sense.
He's not into people like AOC. The girls he's looking for are 18 years old. College girls. So AOC will be fine. As much as I don't agree with her politics, AOC will probably be fine because of course, he's only interested in underage, well, actually, 18-year-old girls. Gen Z girls.
I'm an atheist. As soon as I say you're not alone, you go somewhere else. As soon as I say we need the people in power, you just ignore me. It doesn't make any sense.
Yes, Platty. Yes, Platty. These are crocodile tears. These are fake CNN tears. The kind of tears you see from people like Adrasdia, like Shani. These tears are fake news.
It's like fascism means atheism. It doesn't make any sense. Gen Z, you make no sense.
Yes, you should hide your kids from Lucas Werner.
Oh, God. Why do I have to love you when you're so unnecessary? When you're so hypocritical.
Pot calling the kettle black.
You make no sense.
Wah.
You laugh at my
I thought my pity part, and I thought my pity journal on and I thought my Discord pity journal was bad. And I thought my Discord pity journal was bad.
Pain. You laugh when I'm in pain and struggle. It makes no sense. Like,
no, we're calling you out on your bullshit. We're calling you out on your beliefs because, honestly, you're a danger. You have the risk of being a danger to everyone around you.
You need to get a stand or something.
It sounds like a manifesto.
Gen Z, the only problem that I really have with you Zoomers is the fact that you're the loneliest generation on Earth. But I'm downtown right now in Spokane, and it's just a massive hookup culture. I've seen some of these people.
No, Kimmy. He blames the right. He blames capitalists for his problems. He blames Kimmy. Lucas Werner blames everybody but himself for his own failures. He blames Gen Z women. He blames the capitalists. He blames corporations. He blames the government. He blames society for his screw-ups. For why he can't get laid.
Like, hook up with a different guy and a different chick every day, and you wonder why you're so lonely. Well, it's because you're not really into love. I think that's why.
No, he's lonely. No,
if you hook up with me, we'd probably fuck the first night.
Kimmy, Lucas Werner claims to be an atheist. Lucas Werner claims to be an atheist because he thinks that atheism is cool and all the cool kids are doing it.
Night, but we'd fall in love. That's what I'm saying. Just give me that chance. You know what? I'm Gen X. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I see the guys with money, the Gen X at Bistango and Cochinito and stuff, all the Boulder Act and stuff, and the Timber Sellers. They'll hook up with the hot Gen Z chicks because they got money. Same with the baby boomer dudes. I've been preaching for age gap love for 5 years, and still you screw me over.
The only time a boomer would hook up with a Gen Z girl is to pay for her college tuition. Those are gold diggers. Yes. The only time a Gen Z girl would hook up with a boomer is for his money.
Spokane. I need a gay dude from the LGBT community to come down here and to help me hook up with one of these sluts before the night closes out. I'm at the 24 by the Ryler, the 24-hour grocery store that is no longer open across the street from Cochinito, just sitting here. Help me find a slut for tonight, because half these women are for slutting around and half the women are for finding true love. But send a gay guy down here that will actually help me get laid tonight. I can't go to the bars because I don't have an ID card, but I would like to.
He's been saying this shit for a long ass time. When he went on the Geek Room on Christmas, and he said some disgusting stupid shit, saying like, "Where's the party? Why don't you guys hook me up with a Gen Z girl?" I wish I was kidding. He actually said that. Saying that he's just asking people, "Where's the party? Hook me up with a Gen Z girl." On the Geek Room, when he went on their channel, when Frank and Bran and Billy tried to interview him, and then they got Lola and Fit and Curvy to call him out on his misogynistic views. I mean,
because they got stolen. I've been talking about this on YouTube all week. It's boring, pedantic, and
yeah, pretty much.
It's sketchy, and I don't even know how to talk right. Just send a gay guy down here to outside the 24 store by the Ryler across the street from Cochinito, or somebody, a slut, that wants to fuck me right now.
What?
I need the LGBT community because I'm straight in Generation X and don't know how to hook up with the sluts and the women that know true love. It's Generation Socialist, and they're going with guys with cars. It doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. I need some wabala.
You don't have a car, you don't have a home, you don't have a job, you don't have money. What the fuck is a Gen Z girl gonna do with you? What do you have to offer? You're fat, you're ugly, you're unwashed, you're unkept. Your views on women are fucked. Your views on politics are fucked. And you come off as a piece of shit.
Up. I need some beauty. I need some love. I don't care if it's cringe or mood or salty or what. Just send somebody down here that's a hot chick that's going to fuck me, or a guy that's gay that'll give me some good advice, because I'm a straight ally and I really need your fucking advice. I don't want your email. It's not going to help me. Just come down here and help my ass, because I'm
Platty. You don't understand how an incel works. You don't understand the mindset of an incel. Incels like this fucker believe that they are owed sex. They believe that they are entitled for a woman to have sex with them. That's how an incel thinks.
useless without the LGBs. You guys always help me out of my situation. Or send a slut. One of the two. Fantastic.
Wow. What a way
that would be fantastic.
What a way to respect
9 years
the
without getting laid. And they're slutty and go with anybody. But not me, apparently. Just come down here and do this.
This does come off as similar to Elliot Rodger. Like I said, I'm afraid of what he's going to do. I know a lot of people are saying that, no, he's not going to do shit. They won't, because they won't let, he's too much of a coward. Yes, I do agree. He might be too much of a coward to do anything, but I don't know. He comes off as someone who will do something heinous.
IRL, so I don't have to go alone anymore. You think you're lonely, Gen Z? Bullshit.
V-cells, yeah. Like I said, I don't intend on doing anything.
What you women should do.
When the time comes, then I'll be ready. When I'm good and ready. Okay, cool. We weren't that bad. But you have to understand, this fucker, he's extremely entitled.
You should date more guys with cars and just pollute the earth and leave a bigger carbon footprint around. You should go with multiple guys and multiple dudes, you zoomer freaks, and just remove all love whatsoever from this world.
He sounds like a virgin with rage. I agree.
Prove. That would just be fantastic. Make everyone hate you. Go to Bistango and age gap with all the Generation X dudes while you leave me stranded here as I've preached it for 5 years. Call yourself socialist while acting classist. Be for Biden but show no kindness. Be for Trump but show no Christian values. Just keep doing the same thing over and over.
This guy's got a trail.
It's worse. Cart around 6 chicks and 6 dudes, or whatever the hell you
I
do.
agree.
Show your greed. That's really gonna make everybody love you, Gen Z. Maybe we should just make everybody hate you. Continue to be hated.
Yes, he needs a 18 to 21 boyfriend-free Marxist girl to give him telomeres.
And I'm sure it'll happen. But you don't care, because it's all your world and nobody else matters but you.
And he needs a sriracha. And don't get me started on the sriracha, guys. And also, this guy's a terrible cook. Have you ever seen the Wern cook? By the way, have you guys ever seen the Wern cook? Capitalism free girl. Oh my god, yes. Dude. Has anyone ever seen the Wern cook? I don't know if... Oh my god. I think he did write an attraction sign.
Gen Z, you're a bunch of loveless sellouts. Put some fucking pussy on my dick, ladies.
Whoa.
I don't fucking need you to have an attitude towards me. Fuck
I'm
you.
looking for the srirachanaise.
Brush your hair aside and walk away ain't gonna do anything for me. Come on. I don't need 4 fucking chicks like the fucking greedy boys. I need one. I just need some pussy. Not all the pussy, and I don't need 0 pussy. I'm tired of this game being too hard. I'm tired of you going with other guys that are my age at Bistango because of money and power and greed. I'm sick and tired of your hypocrisy. We're the left wing. Unless you respect me, I don't give a fuck about you. You're just fucking vagina. That's all you are, is a fucking vagina to me.
We're the fucking left
Show
wing.
me some love. I don't fucking care as a seed. I'm sick and tired of your hypocrisy. We're the left wing.
Oh,
Unless
you're
you
in for a
respect me,
treat.
I don't give a fuck about you. You're just fucking vagina. That's all you are, is a fucking vagina to me. Unless you show me some love, I don't fucking care. You're a bunch of fucking assholes and bitches and retards. That's what's up. Whenever I'm around you, Gen Z, you make me never want to see another human being as long as I fucking live because of your denialism. Fuck you, Gen Z.
I think I
Prove
found
your
one.
love, because I don't feel a bit from you. You're all fucking unnecessary until you love me. And put some fucking pussy on my dick, lady. Vagina. That's what I want. Some fucking vagina.
He wants China.
Zoomer clit.
He wants some Zoomer clit. So, Platty, you're in for something amazing. This is what he uses to cook his meals in. It's a toaster oven. It's one of those toaster ovens.
I just want to get...
This is this is his toaster oven. The toaster oven, this is the toaster oven he uses at the homeless shelter. I saw that. I clicked on it. But first I gotta show how you... But I just want to make sure if this is the srirachanaise one. Oh, also, this guy, he put fucking... buffalo sauce on a poppy seed muffin. Let me show you what he put on a poppy seed. Let me show you what Lucas Werner put up on a poppy seed muffin. Hold on. I'm going to show you what this asshole put on a poppy seed muffin. He put this on a poppy seed muffin. He put this shit, buffalo sauce. He put buffalo sauce on a poppy seed muffin. I just want to say, I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but... Srirachanaise. But here is Lucas Werner's way to become a better father. This is Lucas Werner's secret to becoming a better father. I know, right? But this is Lucas Werner's secret to becoming a better father. Is srirachanaise. I know I stole that joke from Bran. But he actually said that shit. But Lucas said that shit. It's not technically stealing if he said it. I know it's a poppy seed muffin, but buffalo sauce? Really? And he ate it. By the way, this is how he cooks. Yes, he uses a toaster oven to cook. And his meals are disgusting. He made that shit. That's food porn, individuals.
You guys need to check in? Who's been checking? Raise your hand. Okay.
That looks like a heart attack. Oh my, look, it's still soggy on the bottom. What the fuck? That's how you get tapeworms. Dude! That's disgusting. It looks undercooked. His srirachanaise. Those baked tomato. Who the fuck bakes a tomato? He's not even. And guess what he uses? That's his secret to being a better father. Srirachanaise. That's his secret to being a better father. Srirachanaise. I mean, WTF. Srirachanaise. Here, I think this is the one. This is the one. Oh no. I'm your potential Generation X dad. Henry Rollins. That is food poisoning, Kimmy.
Your wall falls down around you. You build up walls around you. You wear disgust like a crown. Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck. I know. What the fuck, man? That's Sriracha by the way.
I wonder why some people are so damn mean.
I don't know.
Devastate me.
An abomination.
Change your mind. Just break me slowly.
I think that's ribeye. I don't know what it is. It's disgusting looking. But the thing is, there's a joke where he's putting sriracha on something, and then he said, I think I could be a good father because of sriracha. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a calzone with one of these in it. One of these in it.
That's how he cooks.
I got a whole camera, so I can't do it all at once. It's a calzone. You got bacon.
Bacon and hot dog. Bacon hot dogs. Yeah. Lucas Werner is a really shitty cook. And this is how I'm going to end my stream off, is by torturing you with Lucas Werner's excessive cooking. Extensive cooking. Excuse me. Yeah, same here, Kimmy. I'm sorry. That's food poisoning right there. You're going to get tapeworm. That's a tapeworm waiting to happen. Excuse me. That's a tapeworm waiting to happen.
It's kind of hard to do. It's like a two-hand. Need like a third hand.
I beg to differ. I would like to see a cook-off. Actually, no, Cobes is a better cook than this guy.
Bacon wrapped. Come on, tell me this ain't good.
DoorDash, Platty. That is a baking tray.
Kind of hand this dude here. Ooh, a hair. You don't need to see that. Maybe I would. You gotta see that.
And this is at a homeless shelter. Where he puts to good use the
made the observation rather, that somebody may have farted in the portobello mushroom
toaster
I didn't
oven.
Catch that? Maybe somebody did. I thought it was just a chair or something weird. Bacon. Gotta have things to entertain the audience. People like my cooking.
No, they don't. No one likes your cooking.
So do another one on.
Nobody likes Lucas Werner's cooking. Nobody likes his cooking. I couldn't find the srirachanaise. Oh, I hope this is the one.
Okay, so this is that lamb.
Oh, it's lamb.
I just have a little bit of salt. My seasonings and my sauces apparently got stolen by some jagoff, and the staff helped me look for this for like 2 hours.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, god damn it. Nope, that's not the one. Socialist assholes. So someone, around that time, someone stole his seasonings. His little srirachanaise. Oh god. Jesus Christ.
These sausages are cooked just perfectly. I just checked them.
No, they're not.
I went a half hour on them. They usually go like 12 minutes on a when you
like,
boil them, or like a grill for like 6. I did these for a half hour.
That looks like food. That looks like an abomination from the pits of hell. I wouldn't eat that even if it was my last meal.
Cheese isn't all the way melted, but that's beautiful.
No, it's not.
Mostly melted. I checked and they just look scrumptious.
No, it's not.
Did the olives and pickles. Those look like peppercorns.
Oh,
I wouldn't
God.
eat those, so we're not going to serve those up. We got the olives cooked. I'm going to try one
That's
out.
just no.
Yeah, it's something else.
God,
we got
no.
pickles, sausage.
And the slow cooked all together. You know, all good.
This is perfect.
That's not the one. I swear to God. That is just...
There you got Italian sausage.
This better be the one.
Chorizo.
Chorizo. It's chorizo.
Got the baby bone before, of course, but it's wrapped. It's not that gross. Give me a break.
All this on an EBT card. No, that's that Baby Bella, Baby Bella cheese. You know, it's kind of like the Gouda shit. No, it's Baby Bella. It's this cheese.
Sharif and I are having sausages. It's a type of Mexican sausage. It's kind of spicy. Yeah, it's real gritty. It's good. I like it a lot.
That's not how you make chorizo. It's chorizo. No, dude, you do not put Baby Bella or what the fuck is that? Baby Bell. Yeah, it's this cheese. It's Baby Bell. He puts Baby Bell cheese on chorizo.
Pork. It's pork sausage. I love pork.
But some they do to the meat.
Yeah,
First,
something, I don't
before
know.
they make it into the sauce, they do something to it.
That's just not right.
Yeah, I don't know anything. Maybe something to look up.
I know. This is my way of ending it off.
That's his. That's mine.
Is this for everybody to eat, or is this somebody's favorite?
This is mine. The bread is for everybody. Somebody brought bread.
Selfish. You're selfish. This better be the one with the sriracha.
We're gonna make some people jealous.
Oh God. Yeah. Yep. I guess you could say that, Kimmy. I like chorizo, but I like it with egg.
It's a little shaky. Here we go. Zoom in, I guess. Wow, I learned how the zoom works. Cool.
This offends me.
Zoom out. Oh, that's contrast.
This offends me.
Huh.
Yeah?
Hey,
I guess you could say
my
that.
stuff off my bed, and I signed in at 12 o'clock in my bed.
I agree. This is how people are spending their tax dollars. When you could be... Speaking of dollars, again, if you are feeling generous, and you got some money to spare, feel free to check out my PayPal and my Cash App. Links in the description as well as in the chat. How's the chat? And speaking of the chat, how's everybody feeling?
Sorry,
I'm going in on 3 hours. Same here.
Weird. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the rest of the video like this.
I like them in a burrito.
These are garlic pickles.
Gross. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kimmy. I don't mind. Take your time,
me.
Kimmy.
I always talk about how I don't like sweet pickles, right? You know, relish. I've always talked about that for years, like my whole life. But like a little bit every once in a while is okay. I just don't like relish.
You're fine,
sweet
Kimmy.
Pickles are okay. I just don't really. You know, I'm gonna cook them, and I've had weird things like this. So I'm gonna try this.
Is that a piece of garlic in there with you?
Yeah.
Good.
Got a little bag.
There you go. We're gonna cook these pickles.
But
they used to do kind of things like this back in the
it does,
50s.
but if you want, you can share this with your friends, and you guys can have a few laughs together. Just watching me suffer while this guy is putting Baby Bell cheese on chorizo.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Got extra cheese.
I was wondering what kind of dish you was having in the store.
You can always just share
Right.
this stream around.
It's all hella like jazz.
I gotta get in that daydream mode.
It's like, yeah, it's like jazz.
Like, right on.
I mean, share this with your
Yeah,
friends
that
on
was
your
that.
favorite
Just
social
kinda
media
dope. I
sites.
like to cook.
You can share the stream with your friends on your favorite social media sites if you guys want to. Let them know I got this thing going on. I got this thing going.
How do these taste?
You thought Mary's cooking is bad? This guy's worse.
Too much liquid.
That looks like a tape. What the fuck? And what is your secret recipe, Lucas? I really wish to know.
We're gonna cook all this together. Kind of think I should just do all the pickles.
He has no etiquette. The guy has no fucking etiquette.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I think we could do
And he's
all
living in a
this
homeless shelter. And he was living in a homeless shelter. Was living in a homeless shelter.
Do this for the beginning.
Nah.
This was when he was living in a homeless shelter.
We'll see what it looks like after 10
6 months ago.
Tell me that doesn't look gourmet.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kimmy.
We'll come back with another video.
Oh, Kimmy. You haven't seen anything unless you've seen Shanny's cooking. You've seen Shanny's cooking, right? I'm sorry I grossed you guys out with Lucas's... Oh, this is the one. This is the one! Oh my god, this is the one I was going to end it on.
Think of me, but as a dad.
This is the one! Yes! Oh my god. Finally, I found it! Okay, actually, no, this will be a like. I'm sorry.
Dad. I don't have any kids, but if I did... Dad.
Wow. Oh my god, dude. Dude, you're taking that out with your bare hands.
Dad, I don't like turkey sandwiches. They're gross. Well, I don't like turkey sandwiches either, man, but I melted some cheese on them, put sriracha mayo on it.
Sriracha mayo! Let me hear that again. This is my favorite Lucas Werner video. To me, this is my favorite Lucas Werner video. This is the one that everybody keeps making fun of. Every time they bring up Lucas Werner and they bring up the sriracha, this is the video.
Think of me, but as a dad. Dad. I don't have any kids, but if I did... Dad, I don't like turkey sandwiches. They're gross. Well, I don't like turkey sandwiches either, man, but I melted some cheese on them, put sriracha mayo on it.
Yes, folks. That's how you be a good... That's Lucas Werner's secret to being a good dad, is putting sriracha mayo on a turkey cheese sandwich. That's Lucas Werner's secret to being a good father, is sriracha nays. Sriracha mayo.
Sriracha mayo, man, but they're gross. Dad, I don't have any kids, but if I did... Dad, I don't like turkey sandwiches. They're gross. Well, I don't like turkey sandwiches either, man, but I melted some cheese on them, put sriracha mayo on it.
That is Lucas Werner's secret to being a good dad, is putting sriracha mayo on a turkey sandwich with cheese.
Maybe you do like turkey sandwiches and you just don't know it. Oh, and what's this? Saltines.
Saltines?
Wheat thins.
Wheat
But
thins?
Dad, they're so dry. I don't like wheat thins when they're all dry like that. Oh, well, then we have sriracha mayo.
Gross. He's putting...
Admit it, I'd be a good dad. Just admit it. Oh, well, then we have sriracha mayo.
Oh my god, this is what This is the one I was looking for this whole time. The sriracha mayo. Where did I get the whole... Oh, you got it from Bran. Oh, fuck. Sriracha mayo. Not sriracha nays. Sriracha mayo. Yes. That is how Lucas Werner would be a good dad, is putting sriracha mayo on saltines and wheat thins. Putting salt... Oh my... Yes. Saltiness? No. No, Platty.
Admit it, I'd be a good dad.
Yes. Yes, folks. That's the secret to being a good dad, is putting sriracha mayo on everything. Because sriracha mayo goes great on everything. Oh my god.
Just admit it, I'd be a good dad.
I gotta share this to some... I gotta share this with people. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. I'm sorry I kind of lost track of time. I know this was 3 hours, but at least I made the mark. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. It meant so much to me that you guys came here. It meant so much to me that you showed your love. But all good things have to come to an end. I won't be long gone. Because I'm going to migrate. The show doesn't have to end here. Because I'll be migrating onto Draven's channel after I close off this stream. But, again, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing your support. It means so much to me. And now I leave you with this. If you guys want to feel generous, you can share this around. Share this with your friends on your favorite social media sites. If you feel extra generous, again, why not take a look at the PayPal? Or my Cash App? Or, better yet, why not check out the link to the suggestion box in the chat? If you want to suggest new videos to look at. If you want to give me suggest me some if you want to, like, submit your videos. Again, I have placed the link to the suggestion box, the Discord channel, in my chat. If you want, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have in store for me. Anyway, that's gonna do just about it for tonight. And that being said, I am Rickzilla, and I will see you guys in the near future. Also, I'll be doing more stream. You can catch me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9. But until then, I'll see you guys in the near future. Peace out, folks.